Hey guys! Welcome to Freak Motion. Today we are going to create this. Without any further ado, let's jump into the After Effects. Let's create a composition with full HD settings as usual. Name it whatever you want. And change the duration to 6 seconds. Let's type our first text and adjust its position and size. Now select this layer, click on this animate button and select tracking. Now increase tracking amount like this. Then click on this add button and select opacity. And set the opacity value to 0. Now open range selector 1, add a keyframe on start, then go forward to 1 second and change the value to 100. It seems too slow to me, let's decrease the duration to make it first. Select both keyframe and hit F9 to ease them, then go to graph editor and change the curves something like this. Let's type our second text. Quickly adjust its position and size. I am using Nixa Light font for this text. Now go to Effects and Presets and search for Decode Fade in Effect. Double-click to apply it on the layer. Then just decrease the duration of it. And move the keyframes at the beginning. Now it looks good to me. Now take the pen tool and draw a line like this. Set the stroke value to and change the color to white. Now select the layer and add trim paths on it. Then open trim paths, change the end value to 0, then add a keyframe on end, then go forward to few frames and change the value to 100. Ease the keyframes. Press Ctrl+D to make it duplicate. Rename it bold bar. Now hit U on your keyboard to see the applied keyframes. Then delete these keyframes. Then increase the stroke width a little bit. And change the color to a different color. Set the end value something like 25. Then drag the starting point to the end of our applied keyframe. Now set a keyframe on offset, go forward few frames and change the value like these. And do this same thing over time to time. Like this? It seems too fast to me. Let's delete the last keyframe and increase the time duration. Nice. We are done with this part. Let's create a rectangle like this. Make the stroke value 2. Now open rectangle 1, right-click on the rectangle path 1, and convert it to Bezier path. By doing this, we can move every single points of that rectangle. Now go to almost 2 seconds and add a keyframe on path. Then come back to 1 second and drag these 2 points just like this. Easy ease these keyframes. Now add keyframes on opacity so it disappears at the beginning. Like this. We have to work on this later. Let's add our final text and adjust its position and size quickly. I am going to use an Instagram icon for this project. You can use anything. Let's bring that to our timeline and place it like this. Now we are going to move that with this rectangle shape. Now first open scale property and add keyframes to reveal this icon. Like this. Adjust a keyframe a little bit and offset it a little bit also so it starts before the rectangle animation. Now open position property and move this icon with the rectangle like this. Follow my steps. Now match the rectangle animation with the icon animation. Like this. Then easy ease the keyframes and it will automatically matches the flow. Like this. Nice. Now we just need to work on our last text. Let's select the text layer and create a mask like this. Then click on this animate button and add position property. Go to this frame and move the text outside the box. And add a keyframe on it. Then go to the last keyframe and set the position value to 0. Easy ease these keyframes also. Press spacebar to see what we have done till now. Cool. Now you can create another composition for background. For background we are going to use 2 footage. Everything will be in the description. Let's bring them to our timeline. Leave the background as it is. Then just adjust the character position and size like this. Now go back to our main composition and drag this background composition in our timeline. You can pre-compass these layers so that you can move it easily. You can add more text and social media handle like the preview. Just using these same steps. It will be long if I show that here, so I leave it to you guys. It's time to see what you have learned. Then you just can add some details on the character, like color correction and shadows. Now the last thing, select this layer, open position property. Then go to the first frame and drag the character outside of the composition and add a keyframe on it. Then go forward to few frames and drag the character just like this. Then go few frames more and drag it just like this. Ease the keyframes and add motion blur on it. And we are done. Here is our final output. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give a thumbs up. And if you really want these kinds of cool tutorials, then hit the subscribe button. See you guys in the next video. Signing out. Peace.